Hello there, this is Cheryl Lentz, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, winging it on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. So I pulled out the Sweet Talk. I have two of them in stock, the Sweet Talk Monkey Cut Kit. That includes half a pack of the Sweet Talk DSP, 3 each of 6 different colors, 5 of the basic white, half a pack of those beautiful, beautiful iridescent rhinestones, 1 yard each of 4 different ribbons, 4 Sweet Talk boxes, and 10 envelopes. All that for $50. It's on my stamping journey if you want to take a look. So Sweet Talk came out and it was for Valentine's and all that good stuff. However, today we're going to play with it in a different mode. I pulled out a couple different sets to play with. Excuse me. And so that's what I'm going to do. So if you're joining me now, thank you. Welcome. If you're joining me later, thank you. Welcome. And if you're joining YouTube, subscribe. Thank you. Welcome. So I'm going to turn the camera around. We'll get started. My Wednesdays are just, I open up a box and I start playing. So I never know what I'm going to come up with or how things are going to go. So I'm always crossing my fingers and hoping that I come up with something adorable for you. But, you know, I never know. So here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around. Ta-da. I'm going to go for a little ride here, so if that bothers you, close your eyes. Here we go, a little swing around here, get my camera set up. Hello, Cheryl, welcome, welcome. So there we go. Okay, so here's what it all entails. Sweet Talk, it's $50 plus shipping. It's on there unless you're in the area. So you can go to stampingjourney.com. I have 2 left and then they're gone. So let's get started. So here is my kit. Now I've made other cards with this, so you can see I've kind of devastated some things and gotten into some things. So I love these iridescent rhinestones. They're so pretty. So I'm just going to pull everything out here. And then these fun boxes. So we just did some of these for another client and did the sailboat on them. So you can stamp right on these boxes. They're really fun. So I'm going to move that aside for right now. And I decided I was going to play with this kit. But I decided I would try it with this stamp set, the Flowering Rain Boots, which is going out, and I love it. So I bought this set just for the boots and the can. I have not made a card with the boots and the can, so today is the big day. So Flowering Rain Boots, we're going to try it with this paper, and I'm just going to pull it out and see what we have, and then we'll just play with it. How's that sound? So here we go. And let's see here. So I know it has lots of hearts, which aren't, you know, hearts can be other than Valentine's. So not bad. I love the stripe, that purple stripe. I love. We have lots of little pieces because I have cut this up and made a million different things with this. So that's some more of that. I love this stripe too. Isn't that great? With all the colors in it. This has a lot of neat colors in that coordinate with this paper. Real red, petal pink, so saffron, granny apple green, pool party, and highland heather. So lots of, this could be rain. This could be rain. My brain's just kind of thinking what I can do here. We're just going to keep, here's some more of this lovely stripe and the purple stripe. Oh, I just love that. The other set I thought would be fun with this also was this, and I think this one is staying. If you just did words, a grandkid, and I think this one is staying. So this would be wonderful paper for a happy birthday for a granddaughter. So I pulled out a couple of those, and we'll see what I can come up with today here, and we'll just get started. So I think this is one of the things that I haven't used all that much is this side with the petal pink. So maybe I'm going to pull that out. Let's pull out some other stripes, different things here that I like with it. I like that. That could go. Or we could do this stripe where you get all these different colors, and then you could introduce more colors to it. We might go with this one here. Well, here's a narrower one. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're going to go with these colors. And, oh, here's another of the big, I love this stripe too. All right, let's clear this away. Now that I made a big mess, I'm gonna try to play with the colors I have here. I'm gonna put those pieces out, and then let's see what we can come up with. So with any of these, you're gonna get, you can tell I cut these all up. They had all the hearts and all that. We cut all that out, made lots and lots and lots of Valentines, and we still have lots left. So this is, I'm gonna go with this petal pink background, like that. And I think, let me see what I have for layering. I might have to cut up one of my bases to get me to get some layers here. So this is what I have left. So I have to deal with what I have left. I have to work with this. So if I have this, and here's a piece of Pool Party, or look at this pink and green. I love Granny Apple Green, which is going to now go fabulous with our other one. There. Now, we could do, I'm thinking about cutting some of these up a little bit here. And that would go on there. That's kind of bold for the pink, I think. But what about this? What about that with this? Maybe go with this piece here. Or we could go bold with red, since this piece has more red in it. I could have a red layer and this real subtle. Let's see here. Now that could be doable, and then we could bring the blue in, the Pool Party in here with the boots. Perhaps make the boots blue. I think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna keep this little piece for inside. I'm gonna move that stuff away. So I am gonna cut up this piece here. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this one because I like to, I generally go with the bolder color for the layering, and I just can't not layer. So I'm gonna cut this piece up to make some more layers for myself here. Use this base as a layer instead. So let's get that cut. There we go. We'll keep this little pieces. Okay. So if this is here, this is here. We're gonna bring those boots in. These boots are made for walking. Let's see here. Here we go. I just thought the boots were so super cute, and I felt bad that I didn't use them. So if I'm gonna use, now tell me what you think. So here we could go with the blue, or we could go with the yellow, so saffron, and then have some bright yellow flowers on there. I think I'm gonna go with that. I sort of like that, kind of a different combination. Let's try that. We can bring the green in with the greens. So here's our white cardstock that I can stamp on and then cut out with the dies with this set. So let's see here. I have a bunch of pieces, so we're gonna need one for inside. So I'll pull that out. Here's my white or my red piece for inside. And then I'm gonna put this little, where'd I put it? I had my little stripe, oh, right here. I'm gonna put that inside too. So the inside kind of matches the outside. So let's see. So that's my color combination. What's tying it all in is this stripe. So there we go. Kind of different, bright, right? It's kind of bright and fun. So if we do, here's our boots. They're big. Big boots. Here, let me get a block here. So here's my boots. They're gonna stamp this way. So if I do boots there, and we do the bucket, and put some flowers in the bucket, I think, is what we're gonna do. Here we go. Isn't that terrible? I bought this set just for that, and I haven't even used it. Oh my goodness sakes. And now it's going out before I have a chance to work a little magic here. That's okay. I'll probably keep it around just to play with. There's the green, and then we're gonna go with tulips because it's springtime, and we're gonna go with some tulips here. See if that fits. Get my favorite H block over here. There we go. Okay, let's cut some things out, and then we'll start playing paper dolls. That's what I usually do. Okay, so I think, I don't know, maybe the boots, if this is the green, so this is for sure, Granny Apple green, we're gonna bring the green in. So that's for our branches here, leaves. So I'm gonna stamp this right here. Here's our leaves. There we go, very pretty. And then we're gonna do the tulips in red. I'm wondering if we should do the boots in red too. We might have red boots. That would be fun. Okay, let's do that. I'm not sure what color I'm going to make the watering can. But here's the tulips. Okay. We're going to put red tulips. You could put different colors, but we're just going to go with the red. I guess I have to put it over here. Red tulips. Those all have dies to cut out. Let's get another white sheet here. So we'll get those cut out, and it's small enough I can cut it with the small machine. Let's go with bold red boots. I love that. Here we go. So we're gonna do red for our boots. That pretty petal pink is just gonna be a soft background for all this kind of fun stuff. There we go. We have our red boots, and we have the green, and now I'm thinking we could do the can, the watering can, in the yellow. Let's just see. Let's see how it looks. If we don't like it, we'll do a different color. But looks like I need to ink this up. I was going to ink up online the other day, and I didn't. So maybe I'll do that today, because I think this one needs a little inking. So let me see here. This is my So Saffron. Let me see if I can find it in here. I have all my, whoopsie daisy. There's my friends, Lisa Marie and Stephanie. They're with me all the time. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. So back in the olden days, we used to sell vinyl. And this is what you put the vinyl on with. So I kept this little plastic piece, and that's what I use. You can see that this is so light in the center, darker around the edges. So sometimes that works out well. If you're using a distinctive stamp, sometimes it's better to not have as much ink on it because there's so much fine detail. But this one is getting a little bit like, it's like a ghost town. So I'm just gonna take my re-inker and put a whole bunch of dots down. And then take my, now you could use, I'm using this plastic piece, but you could use your bone folder or anything like that. And all I'm doing is just moving this around. I'm just moving the ink around a little bit. I don't want just big round circles of ink all over the place. So I'm just moving it around a bit. There we go. Sort of painting it. So if it's too wet, you know, if you find that you're doing something and it's coming out kind of glumpy and too wet, you could also take something and move it away from the center. See how that got so white there? Lighter. So however you want, wherever you want to put the ink, you can move it around. There we go. And let's see if that stamps a little bit better now, because it was very light. I wanted it a bit darker. So put all these pieces here. Okay. And then I just kind of move it around. Even though I move the ink around, I just don't want everything blotchy, so kind of stamped it back and forth a little bit. And there we go. Ta-da. Ta-da, ta-da. Brighter. It was super light, like a shadow on the other one. All right, let's go ahead and cut these out. I'm going to cut this one in half so that I can, if I can find my scissors. Here we go. Yes, I found them. Oops, Peter's picture dropped. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to cut this out a bit so that I can use my, the Mighty Mini cutter. So let's bring that over here. Oh my goodness. Okay. I had it all folded up. Nice and neat. So I'm using platform number 1, platform number 2, and then let's put our pieces down. Here's my boots. First time I'm using them. Such a shame. I don't know. Time gets away from me. It's been a little bit crazy here. So here's number 2 again over the top. I just kind of push it down. Oop, kind of pull it in. There we go. I'm moving everything around here because I have a cushion underneath here. So there we go. Here's my walking boots, my rain boots. They're kind of cute. Okay. And here's my big watering can. Here we go. So bear with me while I cut these things out. Takes just a little bit of time, but not as much as the yesterday's pansies. I did do another pansy card using current, some of the current DSP 6x6s. So I will show you that on Friday. Bring that out. Okay, now we have our leaves and our tulips. So I'm going to try to do those both at the same time here. Let's see if I can do it without knocking it all over the place. Sometimes I use a little bit of washi tape to hold it down. So when my fingers are not as nimble. But let's see what we can do today. There we go. Okay. So putting the other plate on top, kind of holding it down. All right. Let's play paper dolls. So here we go. Here's our flowers. Here's our leaves. Here's our flowers. Tulips. Of course, tulips this time of the year. Okay. I'll put these back over here. Move this stuff out of the way. Let's play. So I know I'm going to have the yellow, the So Saffron in the background. I just want to kind of lay these pieces out. And maybe I want this thinner, but right now I'm just going to use the leftover pieces I had here. Here's our boots. They're kind of fun. There. And our flower. That's where our flowers are going to go. My watering can. I think it fits in there. Sort of like that. I don't know. Maybe that's not. Maybe I need to have the pot instead. Put the watering can inside. Okay. All right. I can adjust. I can adjust. So if I'm going to go with the pot of flowers, see, this doesn't look big enough to me. Were these supposed to go in the boot? There's two different heights. Are our boots supposed to go in like, let's go like this. Let's try a whole different layout. Let's pretend maybe that's supposed to go in our boots. So if my boots are over here, because this is two different layers, that's why I think, man, did they make that so that the flowers are in the boot? There's that. We're going to move it over. I'm just thinking here, so bear with me. Just kind of checking things out to see what I want to do here. But to me, that's what it looks like. See, I haven't played with this before. It's pretty obvious. But that's okay. That's what Wingin' on Wednesday is supposed to be. So I just kind of play games with things. We can have that in the foreground. We could have, let's see here, that in there. We can have a little verse here. What's the verses? Let me look and see. So, our friendship is naturally beautiful. Live life in full bloom. I love that. And it kind of has this little circle like going on. Live life in full bloom. Let's take that one. Now the question is, do you stamp on your DSP here? Like right there? Or do we have the boots on the foreground and this in the background? Or do we put that inside and have our boots off to the side here? Lots of options. When you design, what do you do? I mean, some days everything just like, okay, boom, boom, boom. It all just goes together. And some days I go back and forth. I generally don't go over it and redo it. You know, I kind of, because I keep playing with it like this before I get anything done. I'm looking to see where this should go. If I put this in the inside, live life in full bloom, but then I feel like this is kind of blank up here, and I don't like that. Let's do this again. Am I making you dizzy? Some of my first videos that were all over the place, some of them were sideways. So it was sort of like the same concept, back and forth. I would say, lay on your bed, on your side, and watch the video, because that's how the video came out. I was having a lot of trouble in the beginning when I first started. See, what I'm worried about is my flowers are going to get too high here. Of course, they can go out of the picture a little bit because we have another 1/4 inch around there. And we could do that. Bring this all the way down. Put that there, put that there. Put the watering can here. And stamp it up here in red too. So you have kind of a triangle with the red. I think we're going to go with this. I think we're going to go with it like this. And then this is going to go in the background. Watch. That brings the yellow back in. I like that. Okay, I'm just going to start gluing, and we'll see what you think in the end. See if anybody wants this card in the end when I'm done with it. Like, I don't know, she went a little bit off kilter on this one, but let's try it. Let's just see what it looks like when it's all put together. I decided to bring this all the way down instead of leaving it up, so it's sort of like the ground. There. Okay. All right. Now, so if this is going to go here and off just a little bit, and this is going to go over here, I'm laying these out because I need to know where I'm going to glue or stamp this, the words here. And because it's photopolymer, I'm not quite as afraid about stamping it. I'm going to stamp it in red. Not quite as afraid of stamping it and getting it real crooked or something like that, because with red rubber and you can't see it, I would be a little more leery, but I like the, here we go, the photopolymer. I like that. Okay, all right. All right, let's get some colors out of here. There's that, there's that. Let's glue this on so I know where my borders are. And then we're going to put everything on with dimensionals. Here we go. Everything, well, of course, it's like 68 degrees here today. It's been cold. I know I talked to Carolyn. Is it Carolyn? And they had like 80s last week and snow this week. The weather is just unpredictable. You just never know what you're going to get. There we go. So this guy can come down a little bit because my flowers can go here. And this is going to go up here. So perhaps I need to bring my boots down just a smidgen. And my flowers a smidgen. Let's see how it fits onto the card base. That's the big question. There. Like that. I like that. I like when it comes outside of the picture, outside of the frame. You're kind of living on the edge here. Okay. All right. I am going to pop this up with some dimensionals. Ta-da, ta-da. So much fun. So I know I can go off a little bit because I have a 1/4 inch all the way around. So it's going to go out of the frame for me a bit. And that's cool. Okay. So this is going to go just like that. It's not glued onto the base yet. This is going to go over here like that. There. I have to pop these up too. So maybe I'll use some of my mini ones here. Put a couple big ones on, but get a little bit closer in there with the mini dimensionals. I think these are some that I had from a paper pumpkin. Hey, the new paper pumpkin is going to feature the new in colors. Woohoo! So you might want to take a look at that. Might be a good one to make sure that you receive. Here we go. Okay. We're going to put this in here like that. There. Ta-da. And my little flowers are going to go on there. And I don't know if they glue on enough. I think I will use the mini dimensionals at the top of these, and hopefully that will hold it enough. There, okay. I have these little dots everywhere around my house. The dog wears them, the cat wears them. Okay. So this is gonna go like this. Ta-da. All right. Now, I do think that this pot should be bumped up too. And then we're gonna add some little sparkles in here. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on. We're gonna add some of the iridescent rhinestones on here too. So it's, you catch that, catches your eye when you're looking at it. There we go. See, Sweet Talk is not, not just for Valentine's. It's for anything because they have such nice patterns on the back side. There we go. I'm gonna add a couple of these here, one right in the middle. There we go. And a nice combination of color. Now, if you didn't have you could do like a blue background or something if you weren't gonna do this, but I like the soft pink, the blushing. There. Ta-da! I like it. I hope you do. Let me see if I can find my jewels now. Here they are. We're gonna add some sparkles in there. They're super cute. Sometimes I get a little tricky and then cut a little slit in there and then slide the stem in. You could do that if you want it a little bit more. And I'm going to use these. I'm going to use the tiny ones, I think. We're going to just put a couple little sparkles around here to accent our verse here. Just a little. There. Okay. Now, we're going to put this inside. So I have the little stripe I had held out so that my inside matches my front. And we have the red layer. Here we go. All right, and the verse. Let's see here. Live life in full bloom. Our friendship is naturally beautiful. Rain or shine, I'm here for you. I like that. Let's do that. Rain or shine, I'm here for you. Grab a block. Need it a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger block. Here we go. This is my dirty blocks. I have to wash them. Okay. We're going to go red because that's what we did in the other ones. Rain or shine, I'm here for you. I like that verse. There. Now, I think that we can also stamp the flowers in here. So I'm going to put my little tulips down here. Ta-da! Just to add some more color inside. And line them up. Ta-da! And then we'll have that little stripe on here to match. And you have a lovely card to make someone smile. There. Send a friend. There we go. I'm going to cut this little bit off. I had a little extra. Okay. That would bother me. There. Oops, let's move this over a little bit here. I have it a bit crooked there. Okay. Lovely. I like that. All right. So by using the yellow, I kind of brought in, because that yellow base, otherwise we had bright green, and I didn't want to go pink and green today. but bringing in that yellow and the little bit of yellow on the stripe. There we go. Ta-da. Live life in full bloom. Rain or shine, I'm here for you. Positive message for today. I love that. Now, let me see here. I have a purple base left. I'm just going to look at the granddaughter thing. I have a purple base left. And I think I have, do I have 2 of these? I think I only have 1. Okay. But we have this purple stripe that I think looks really cool on there. And we could do this, adding our stripes. And we could do this big, so smart, so fun, so sweet, and so wonderful. We can have this on a cutout here. I like that. Now I might do, let's see here. So those are my options. Now, my other option is I don't have a blue or a purple left. I have to use what I have. And I'm thinking, I'm just looking at all the other colors I have here and the stripes. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with that. I'm going to go with that. But I have to have a base. No, that's way out of the picture. That's way too much. That's way too crazy. That's too crazy for me. Let me see here. What's the back side of this? Okay, big flat, big. Just looking to see what else I have here that would accent a little bit more. Well, there's that lovely stripe. I love that stripe. Maybe I go with that. I'll go with it this way so I have more of a green. And then I could make this my liner, my base, put that on. All right. And then we're just going to put this right in the center. And we're going to have a purple bow under it. What do you think? Pink and green. I like that. Let me move all this stuff out of here. I'm going to do 2 cards. We're just going to quick do this card super fast just because I love the saying. And I have 2 wonderful granddaughters who I adore. And that's why I got, well, I have grandsons. I have lots of grandsons too, but only 2 girls. I had 2 boys. Now I have 2 girl granddaughters. So it's kind of fun to do girly things, right? If you've only had boys, it's kind of fun to do girly things. And so I enjoy making up some girly cards here. All right. Here's that stripe again. This is going to go on here like that. We're going to, maybe we'll use a punch that's retired. We're going to go that. We're going to do Highland Heather for our words. Here we go. Let's see if this is dark enough. There we go. So I want to cut this out. I'm going to use I think I'm going to use a punch. So this is, let's see if it fits, a 2-inch punch. Okay, perfect. So we're going to do a 2-inch punch. Then I have a 2 1/4-inch punch, and I'm going to use the inside of this layer because you will never know that it's missing, to put behind my circle there. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. This is going to go on top of here. Fun colors. You're going to put a bow here. Here we go. We've got this pretty bow. I already have one all made up. There we go. We're going to do this big bow right here. Pop that up. Put some diamonds on there. And we will have a birthday card. Super fast. Totally different cards here. Totally different color schemes. And it's just because this particular DSP has so many colors to play with. It gives you lots of options. Think outside the box. Mix and match them. When you have a stripe like this that has all the different colors, it's like, pick one you like. I'm just going to glue this on here right away. There we go. Some days you want to sit and make putsy cards, and some days you want to have something that's super fast and get it made. Now, the thing I was thinking is I have one layer that's in here that is the Highland Heather. So I might do another layer behind this. So this was a 2-inch, a 2 1/4, and I'm going to do a 2 1/2-inch punch out of here so that I have another layer here to make this stand out even more, like that. And that's going to go here, and then we're going to have diamonds around it. Yee-haw! Okay, I already glued that on. Let's glue it on here. And isn't that a cute saying? I think it's so funny. All right, some dimensionals. Oh, I think somebody's cutting grass or something outside. I can hear that going. Could that be? I don't know. Seems a little early. Maybe they're cutting down trees. We had our yard. Travis and Tammy kind of cleaned up our yard here already, getting ready for bark to come. 2 years ago, we had a whole big truckload of bark come, and we had all the kids here, and we had the whole truckload of bark moved around and in place in 45 minutes. It was incredible. It was incredible. Now, this is a little bit thicker, this bow. So I'm going to stack a couple of my glue dots together and put it where I want the bow to go. Where I want the bow to go. Just to hold that on a little bit better. There we go. Ta-da. That's cute. And then we're going to go with these bigger ones. We're going to add some glitter, a little sparkle here. I have one granddaughter that loves anything sparkly and one that probably would not go with the sparkle sparkle. And we're going to add some little ones in here too. We're going to make it extra fun. Let's see here. I'll go over here and do one over here. Let's see here. I'm going to put it over there. I think we'll go like this. There we go. We're going to go 3 and 3. Usually go odd, but we're going to go 3 over here, done. And now let's do the inside. And the verse that we'll use inside is so smart, so funny, so sweet, and so wonderful. We must be related. Happy birthday. I like that. Let's see here. We must be related. And happy birthday. All right. So I'm going to do this one in the purple. There, hopefully it's straight. Yep, okay, good. And then this one, to add a little more interest, I'll do in the Granny Apple Green. Let's try to get this straight here, hopefully. Okay, here's my Granny Apple Green. It's still open. Ta-da! All right. That can go inside. One more time, and then we're all set. We're all done. I got carried away today, sorry. I love the stripe. This paper is so much fun. So think about it. If you would like to play with this at home, just go to stampingjourney.com and it's available. Here we go. So here's our cards using Sweet Talk DSP, not just for Valentine's. So there you go. I'm going to turn the camera around. Here we go. Hi, Sue. Okay, here. Oh, ta-da. Whoopsie daisy. Stepping on the dog's bed. Sorry. Sorry, dog. All right. There we go. Okay. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. I will be back on Friday for Follow-Up Friday. Maybe some more cards using up the rest of what I have left here with the Sweet Talk Monkey Cut Kit. I also have, I think, 2 of the Waves of the Ocean Monkey Cut Kits. So check that out because the foil and the rhinestones for that are now sold out. So you cannot get them anymore, but we have them included in that kit. So have a great day. We'll see you on Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.